Project management apps are confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Jill Duffy. I've been testing and writing about project management apps since about 2015 for PCMag.com. If you're thinking about using a project management app, there are 3 things you need to know. 1, what is a project management app? 2, what kinds of apps are there? And 3, which app is right for you and the type of work that you do? So first, what is a project management app? At its core, it's a collaborative app that people use to track their work, and not just any work, but specifically project work. A project is a group of work with a begin date, an end date, and a deliverable. So for example, building a house is a project because there's a day that you start, a day that you end, and at the end you have a house. That's different from something we might call ongoing work, and an example there would be like answering support emails. Projects are usually complex, and that's why it makes sense to write down all the tasks that need to be done, like who's doing what and when, and how long is each task going to take. Now, what kind of project management apps are there? So the very simplest kind is really more of a collaborative work management app, and you can use those for either ongoing work or very simple projects or both. They're essentially to-do list apps with a few extra features and collaboration built in. 2 examples are Trello and Todoist. I wouldn't technically classify them as project management apps, but sometimes people do. In any event, they give you visibility into all the work that's happening across a team, and then they can help you manage work as it travels through a workflow. If you get a little more advanced, you're into traditional project management app territory. A feature you can expect to see at this level is dependencies. A dependency just means you have task A and you have task B, and task B literally can't be done until task A is finished. So if you're assigned to do task B and somebody else is assigned to do task A, the project management app can actually send you a notification when task A is done so that you know when to start. Most project management apps also have Gantt charts. And a Gantt chart is nothing more than a timeline view of tasks, showing the order in which they need to be done and how long each task will take. The most advanced project management apps do even more, like budgeting or even people management. At the very highest level of project management apps, you'll find features like automatic rescheduling, and not just for tasks and internal people, but also contractors or even equipment that you might have to share across projects. So what kind of project management app is right for you? So it really depends on how many people you have on your team and how many projects you're managing at any given time. For really small teams with only a few projects, you can usually do just fine with a free app or something that's pretty low cost. For that, I like Zoho Projects, Teamwork, ProofHub, and Ace Project. If you're relatively new to project management, you'll want something that's easy to use. For that, I like Gantt Pro and also Team Gantt. If you need something pretty high-end, I would recommend looking at Soloxis, Liquid Planner, and Smartsheet. They each have different strengths, and you might not know which one is right for your work until you give them a try. For more details about each of these and other project management apps, read our reviews on PCMag.com.